Hi, everyone. We're going to be talking about disability in schools. This is part of Education 202 at the University of Illinois, Social Justice, Schooling and Society. You can find our product at sjpdisability.web.illinois.edu. Hi, I'm Ben.
I'm Grace.
Get it.
And today we're going to talk about our social justice issue. Our social justice issue is that special education services are used to unfairly disadvantage students of color and those in marginalized groups while ignoring those who benefit most from an alternative classroom setting.
So we chose this topic because the ways in which public schools treat special education classrooms are harmful to some students and they're hindering to all students. For example, the way schools deal with disabilities by reducing outward expression of them instead of developing healthy social interaction stunts both neurodivergent and neurotypical children's emotional growth.
As well, we want to give a voice to those whose this problem mainly affects, meaning the students with disabilities that have not been provided with the right accommodations for their success, and also students who have without a disability who have been put wrongly in the special ed classroom due to their behavior problems.
Now we're going to start talking about the facts. Statistics indicate that the youth of color continue to be overrepresented in certain categories of judgment disabilities, even when controlling for effects of poverty. In 2007, a class of Black students claimed that their school was misidentifying Black students as with a disability, moving them into a lower level in special education classes, denying them from opportunities to take regular education courses, and leaving them inadequately prepared for college. 16 students claimed the district had no written policies or consistent standards to assess disabilities. In the absence of those checks, racial stereotypes and biases heavily influence the identification process.
For example, along with that, American Indian and Alaska Native students are 1.7 times more likely than other racial and ethnic groups to be combining to be identified with a learning disability, as well as African American students are 1.4 times more likely, while Latinos students are 1.0 times more likely to be placed in special ed classrooms.
So clearly this is an issue. However, there is some hope. Studies in Singapore and South Africa both show that the best educational outcomes for students in terms of their future success and most importantly, their mental health are brought about when students are involved in educational decision-making. So this brings us to our product. Again, you can find this at sjpdisability.web.illinois.edu. So here, we provide new guidelines to determine whether a student should be in special education or not. These guidelines are focused on taking input from students so as to hinder them as little as possible in accordance with the social model of disability. We also provide resources for administrators, counselors, and teachers, as well as training scenarios to help make their schools as accommodating as possible. Our goal here is to contact as many schools in the Champaign-Urbana area as possible to help spread our product, as well as just spreading our product through word of mouth. Hopefully all of the teachers we work with can provide our information to their colleagues. So at this point, we call on you watching this as administrators, counselors, and teachers to visit our website at sjpdisability.web.illinois.edu, read our guidelines, implement them in your schools, provide our resources to your colleagues and supervisors, and make your school more accommodating for all students. Again, the guiding principle here, listen to your students and take input from them. Thank you.